Aries, this is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries. It's an energy reading, so it's definitely appropriate for Aries sun, moon, and rising sign. Please check out your sun, moon, and rising sign because they are constantly impacting you. And honestly, there are three major aspects of yourself that you should be identifying with every single week. And it's good to have some insights into these energies because they're going to have impacts on you and your decision-making process anyway. Aries, there's always an extended reading. That link is directly below. You can find it in the description box. Please do join me for that, for a deeper dive, a deeper understanding, and conclusions to a lot of the messages that we start over here. If you really love this video, please like it and then share it on your social media platforms. And then remember to subscribe to the channel, help Born Without Boundaries grow, and ring that bell so that you get all notifications. You can select all notifications so you know when I upload your favorite content. Aries comes out every single Thursday between 8 and 9 a.m. over on the West Coast. That's around 1 p.m., like lunchtime on the East Coast of the U.S. And over in Western Europe, it's around 6 p.m. at night, around dinner time. I hope that everybody around the world can find a time to enjoy it. Let's get into your reading, Aries. Let's just start off. Aries, 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 Aries. What does Aries need to know? There's stuff that's hidden that you don't understand. Or let's put it this way. There's stuff that you're trying to keep. You do understand it. You feel it. There's a lot of stuff going on with your moon sign. For Aries moon signs, pay very close attention to this video. Or if you're watching as a sun sign, go check out your moon sign because the moon is here. This is major arcana, which means there's a psychic connection to a truth that you understand, but you're keeping secret or silent. There's also poverty here. So there's a sense of feeling empty inside. But I don't think that or a sense of feeling empty, a sense of feeling deprived, a sense of feeling like you've lost or somehow been defeated. But this is the moon side of you. So this is a part of you that you're feeling that you're keeping to yourself. And you have a right to do that. Like Aries, there's no rule that says you have to announce all this. If you haven't figured it out yet and you haven't worked through the shit yet, then don't share it with anybody. That could basically be the strategy of what's going on here. But there is definitely a sense of, I don't know if it's a fear, because the moon card is actually a really wonderful card. Upright, it talks about your moon side, and that's the part that you keep hidden. Right? So there's a loss here that you've kept hidden, or a feeling of loss that you've kept hidden. Let's go into the Moonology cards to get a little bit more understanding. Please help clarify for Aries what exactly this. It could imply secrets, but upright, ultimately, Aries, it could imply that you or somebody you know is keeping secrets regarding their finances or regarding like how much they have. But they're not a secret that would be hidden from you, like you don't have access to it. You at least intuitively know that there's been a loss here. A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra, this is your direct opposite. So you may not have the insight right now, Aries, into understanding that this is going to be okay. This feeling that you've had in your gut of a great loss or a sense of something just not being filled. But ultimately, there is a win-win outcome, meaning whatever kind of, especially financial losses come, there is some either a judgment being made within an actual court or just cosmic justice coming out and saying, this is going to be balanced out. This is going to be rectified. If this is a relationship, because it has to do with partnership, this could be a feeling of you don't feel like you're pulling your weight, or that you're not that your partner's pulling your weight. Maybe you just don't feel like either you're pulling your weight, or there's just this sense of not being able to find an equal partner. That's also about to change. So we're starting out with this sense of emptiness. And I've got to say, this is a good thing. And I know it doesn't feel like a good thing, but it's a good thing. Why? Because that emptiness is space to be filled. I had to stop myself a couple of weeks ago because I felt lonely, and I felt like I had all this extra time on my hands, and like, what am I doing with myself, and why aren't I doing something or being more active? And I'm a Cancerian, I'm a Libra rising, I'm full on cardinal, and that's what you are too, Aries, and you have kind of twice as much energy as Libra and Cancer. There's always a sense of I have to be doing something, I have to be active. And I had to stop myself and say, stop. And this is what I want you to pay attention to. You have to leave room for things to come into you. There's newness coming into your life. There's a balancing, like a balancing to all the effort and work that you've put into life. If you don't leave space, you don't leave room, and you keep sort of like pounding through and filling that space with all these things, not only are you going to wear yourself ragged, but you're not leaving room for any partnership to happen. And by partnership, I don't mean like the person of your dreams. You could be happily married. I mean partnership from the other side. What about effort and energy from the universe itself to like help you out and to like fill up that space with something maybe you didn't even predict? So when you feel yourself being sucked into the void of, I gotta do more, I gotta do more, I gotta do more, don't. Leave the space hollow for there to be something to come in, because something wants to come in, and that's what this energy is about. And then we have show the world the real you. You've been suppressing a lot of who you are for the sheer power of your ambition to strive, to achieve, to do. And ultimately, you've got to ask yourself, am I running on, or am I striving to be all of me, or am I striving to just fill up my time and fill up my space? There seems to be a sense of almost like backlash within your own soul for you to be more sincere and driven toward those things that you want in your life, making space for those things that really fill up your soul, really are things that you have interest in. Show the world the real you. This could also be balanced out, because this is Aquarian energy. Aries, this could also be about balancing out work with pleasure, right? A work-life balance, getting some friends, equals, friends, new friendships. Maybe old friendships were not satisfying you. The shift in partnership has got to do with friendships as much as anything romantic or even business right now. Truth be told, there's some like coming out about like what you, like who you are, what you want. I just feel like you're getting out more. Like you're just being yourself more. You're being less worried about, well, how will the world see me? How do I appear to the world? Am I right to the world? You know, are they going to judge me as correct? There's less of that going on, because I know that there's a huge sense of propriety. I love Aries. I love you guys. And you do, surprisingly, for a fire sign, you know, you think of fire signs as people who just don't think about public opinion. You just like easily charismatic, right? But Aries, you have a strict sense, a strict moral code, a strict ethical code, and ultimately sometimes you worry way too much about like, am I doing the right thing? You know, am I also being a good person? And a lot of times that has to do with striving, ambition, accomplishments. And the truth is, what about you? What about the rest of you? What about who you are and the fun that you used to have? I feel like there was a diminished sense of fun and playfulness about you. This is you coming out. I also think this could be, because the moon card is here, something coming out about friendships, or telling the truth about something, saying something. Maybe there has been a secret that you have been keeping, or somebody's been keeping a secret from you. Maybe this is just a secret admirer type of energy. It's coming out. It's not going to be kept back anymore. I feel like in some ways you're keeping the secret, not to be deceptive, but in a certain way to be protective. You might be trying to protect a friend. I think that you can't protect this friend. It's not that you can't be a good friend. I think you're protecting the friend better by telling them what you know, by sharing it, or by being honest with them, or it's vice versa. Like somebody's got to come out and tell you what's really going the fuck on, because there's confusion there in you. Could also be a sense of you becoming who you are. You're coming into yourself. This sense of meeting new people and finding people who are your equals right? Like, yeah, like a sense of a more equal partnership. Let's see what else we got. Can we get a little bit deeper into Aries energy, please? What is the secret? What is this moon card? Remember, Aries, I'm going to divide your energy into love, finances, and career before the end of this video so that we can like get a more specific understanding about how this impacts all of those aspects of your life. Okay, transformation. There's some sort of change around here. There's some sort of turnaround here. There was some sort of change about what somebody wanted, and you fear that it can cause a great deal of heartache and despair and sadness. So, and this happened a little bit in the past, but you can like there was a shift or there was a change maybe that caused you a great deal of disappointment, right? Maybe you became disappointed in the choices that you had made, or the choices that somebody else had made, or this needing to make a choice broke your heart, but at the same time you had to do it because there was a shift here. There was some sort of shift or change that occurred, and then there was an emotional loss, so there's going to be some sort of emotional disappointment here, a sadness that created a lot of it, kind of like trickle effect to a lot of obstacles and challenges that are coming out of somebody being disappointed or feeling sad about something. And now it's almost like you don't know what to do about it. Like inside of your head, the mental conflict has to do with, okay, well, what you really don't know what the fuck to like tell somebody or do about this situation because you don't want to create more of an issue. Well, you have your way, you have your path, truth. I understand, like, either you're trying to protect the situation or you're trying to figure out a situation, but you do know the truth. And ultimately, there's just this sense of, like, accepting it, accepting the truth. Even if it means that you're sad, even if it means that you're lonely for a while, even if it means that maybe there's some sort of shift or change that's coming, and it's not something that you expected, but that's okay, because unexpected changes, you got to roll with them. You got to go with the flow. You have the strength here, and you have the courage. Just be honest about something. And ultimately, I don't think that there's going to be a bad outcome. Even if somebody's disappointed, or even if this ended in heartbreak for you, it seems like this already happened. Ultimately, I think, yeah, the universe is kind of just telling you that, like, to almost like bring what's hidden to light. That there may be some disappointment initially, but the disappointment is a lot bigger when you're stewing upon it, when you're worried about it, when it, like, the conflict is really happening in your head. That's really where the major conflict is happening. Or it's happening in somebody else's head, right? It's a sense of, you know, that somebody else made a fucked up decision, or you had to choose to, like, shift yourself away from a certain group or a certain type of person because ultimately, like, things weren't going to work out, things weren't feeling really right. Yeah, what the hell is this going on? I just want a little bit more in depth. Can you sort of help me understand what the heck is going on with Aries, please? King of Chalices is here, so this could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, a male that wants to, has been holding back their feelings, that has been kind of aloof about their feelings, or that has sort of not been overt or really upfront about what they're feeling. This person does have feelings. This person does have feelings. They're not good at expressing them. They don't want to express them. There's some sort of internet thing going on here. Maybe somebody's stalking, somebody's trying to do research about somebody, somebody's looking somebody up because they don't want to own the fucking feelings or emotions that they have for somebody. This is kind of really immature energy, to be honest with you, but at the same time, it's almost like somebody needs time to get comfortable with what they're feeling. That's the energy that I'm picking up. And then we have, especially if you're dealing with a male that is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but it's this almost scorpionic energy where the feelings are hidden, the feelings are buried deep. Somebody's kind of pretending or playing cold to the fact that they don't want like, it's almost like they're being reactionary. They don't want their feelings known, and now they've retreated into their shell, and that's what's going on. And that's why maybe somebody's feeling like they don't care about you, or they're acting like they don't care, and they're getting angry about, or they're showing like they're almost like reverting into themselves, like, no, I didn't say anything, no, I didn't say anything. And that's a bunch of bullshit, because they don't have to say anything. You know what the fuck is going on. But ultimately now it's almost like they don't want to talk about it. They're going to hide everything. They're shutting down. This is an emotional reaction. This is an emotional reaction to somebody who's too immature to embrace their emotions. And even if it's you, like, it's just a sense of, well, then give yourself what you need, the space, right? And the consideration and compassion to give whoever needs the space to be able to come out of their shell and get a little bit more comfortable with this. This is strength. This is strength. It's going to take courage. And check this out. This is almost like your courage is going to be rewarded. Your ability to stand in your truth is going to be rewarded, and maybe your ability to stick up for somebody or to stand up for yourself is going to be rewarded. This could be you. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like the strength card is all about grappling fear and not allowing fear to consume you. And because you don't allow fear to consume you, you kind of break through a wall that's been there. And it's almost like, I don't know, I gotta say, it's almost like this person wants to be left alone, but you're almost like, fuck that shit. You're not gonna be left alone. Bullshit. We gotta confront this. And I think that that's just what they need, to be honest with you. Or you need, like, that's kind of like almost like a little push. You ready? Let's go into career. How is this energy impacting Aries' career? How is this energy impacting? Oh, so finally there's going to be people actually, your career is going very well. People will actually be giving you credit for and coming to you for the good work that you do. That's really good energy for your career. Yeah, you'll be making new friends, new networks, taking on new responsibilities, or looking to new horizons, looking to new possibilities. Making new connections, building your network at this time for your career is very good. So you need this progressive energy, like just take the bull by the horns, and for your career, just fucking go for it. Because now is the time when you're going to start being able to collect a lot of money, make a lot of money. 6 of Swords is walking away from stress. And in other words, anything that you felt like that was an obstacle in your way that was causing you a lot of stress, you're going to find a way to make that shit work. Hold on. Excuse me. It may take a little time, Aries. Temperance is take it slow, go step by step. You're going to find a way, be very ingenuitive, be very entrepreneurial, and you'll be able to find a way. You will be able to make this work. I know that my friend is an Aries, and she was thinking about going 100% remote. I think that, in other words, especially if she's stressing out about it, she just has to go for it. She has to start networking. She has to start doing the paperwork. She has to ask for what she wants, and it inevitably, especially by Sagittarius season, she will have the answers that she wants. She'll find a way to make it work. Let's go on to finances. Finances for Aries, please. Finances for Aries. Finances for Aries. Okay, so things are heating up, and I think financially you're gonna be rewarded. This is the Justice card, so all that you put in and all the energy that you put in, it's almost like money is very attracted to you, or people are finding you very appealing. The Queen of Wands is somebody who has a lot, who is kind of like the diva of the deck, but not the diva. She's like the starlet of the deck. So in terms of finances, that means your finances are gonna go very, very well. It could have something to do with partnership, like maybe your partner is also doing very well. It's like financially they're the ones that are helping you because they think you're a good investment. Either that, or not good luck, but there's fairness when it comes to anything that you ask for right now financially. So like I said, this could be a really good time for asking for a raise or asking for what you want, especially regarding your finances. And it's a new time to start something brand new. So that also could mean an entrepreneurial effort, something like take a leap of faith, ask for what you want, tell the truth, go ahead. Once again, that's coming through loud and clear. Go ahead and have the courage. When you have the courage, the money is going to come. We're going to get deeper into that too over in the extended. Let's go into love. Love for Aries. Yeah, once again, this is where you're getting the motherfucker who doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. So love is here. It's almost like a feeling of somebody's being very aloof with you. They're being very cold. They're not being mean. Right? They're not being mean. There's just this sense, or maybe this is you, of saying, I'm going to be more objective when it comes to love. I'm going to be smarter when it comes to love. I'm going to hold back my emotions, because you guys are really passionate when it comes to love. You're hot and heavy lovers. It's just what you are. But this is almost like, let me remain more objective. Let me remain more calm. You could be falling for, if this is about romantic love, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Air feeds fire, certainly. But this is, once again, you're getting that coldness. There's some sort of cold shoulder here. Somebody wants to keep things really kind of like tight and objective right now. Eight of Pentacles is here. Hard work, working really hard on something, believing in something, not wanting to give up on something, not wanting to give up on love. Your hard work paying off, or doing a lot of hard work, like working to make something work that you know is a smart decision. That's kind of what I'm feeling with love. And then you have the Two of Pentacles, but this is new, and it's still very volatile, this love situation. So this is maybe somebody who is very inexperienced with love, but they're working to become more experienced, or this is a new relationship, and you're trying, or you've decided with some sort of new relationship that you're just going to kind of work on the more friendship side first until you can get a grapple on, like, understanding where this is going to go. You kind of just don't want to get your hopes up, is what this is. Let's go and dig deeper into this. We'll go get into some conclusions. I hope you can join me for the extended. That link is below. Thank you so much for watching this video, Aries, and thank you so much for all the views that you've been helping the channel with. I will see you guys soon. Bye.